Hey guys, same day, different video. So this will be my end of the week haul. Blu-ray and DVD. I got more DVDs than Blu-rays the last couple of times. And I'll also be showing off some CDs I bought, because one of the places I go to, you can buy, it's not like Sunrise Records or Walmart, but it's a thrift store type place. He has a shitload of CDs, and I looked through the soundtracks and I got 4, so I'll show that when I get to his stuff. So we will get started because there is quite a pile. First one came from the pop-up pack. I can't remember if it was Action or the Mystery one, and I grabbed the November Man, which I wanted to see for a while, just never got around to it. So, because I'm a fan of Pierce Brosnan, before he became Bond, because I had watched Mrs. Doubtfire like everybody else did, and I started watching Remington Steele before GoldenEye came out. And then the first 2 that came from the Horror Pack Blu-rays. I say 2 because the other 2 were duplicates and my mom got them. First one was The Apparition, which I am so looking forward to seeing. So I told my mom wants to watch it too, because some horror films are her cup of tea, some are not. Like some of the really gory slasher stuff like Saw, Hatchet, Mom doesn't like. She likes more the kind of ghost stories or the psychological one. Yet she took, well, Lazarus Effect isn't gory, and she took that one, and she took the Steelbook for Resident Evil because she but she enjoys the Resident Evil franchise, whereas I love it, but I already had Steelbook. But yeah, looking forward to this. Recognize some of the names, like Ashley Greene. She was in the Twilight franchise. She was one of the only redeeming things about that. And I do like Twilight, but not, like, as you can tell, I go, where I proudly admit I love 50 Shades of Grey. As you can tell in my closet, I have the poster, hidden away, but I have it. And I love Showgirls. Twilight, I have to cringe and force myself to admit I actually enjoy some of them. The one name looks familiar, and I want to say it's the guy who was the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, but don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. And, of course, Tom Felton, who, of course, was Malfoy in the Harry Potter franchise. So, looking forward to The Apparition. And the other one, which was the Horror Pack Limited Edition number 18, Volumes of Blood Horror Stories. And since I kind of had a feeling this was going to be in it, I went and bought the first one. So, I'm just waiting for it to arrive from eBay. And this, I've been waiting. I had pre-ordered it through Amazon, and I think because I asked them to send it to the post office across the street, it was still not fucking shipping. And I was getting pissed off because the end of the week, it hadn't shipped. So I said, fuck this. I canceled the order, reordered again to send to my house, and it came. And I'm looking forward to this ever since I saw the trailer and just freaked the fuck out, because I love Jackie Chan and I love Pierce Brosnan, the Foreigner. And from the trailers, this isn't your happy-go-lucky Jackie Chan. This is like a very sullen, depressed Jackie Chan, and I've never seen that. I don't think anybody's seen that. And I mean, directed by Martin Campbell, who directed Casino Royale, GoldenEye, The Mask of Zorro. So I am so looking for it. My parents want to watch it, so we got to pick up a night to watch this together, but I'm so looking forward to this. And then Pop-Up Pack had a huge Scream cleaning sale, so I grabbed a bunch. I'm actually waiting for another order. So I'll get started. I grabbed The Bat with Vincent Price, because I really only have one Vincent Price movie in my collection. What the fuck's wrong with me? And that is the original House on Haunted Hill. So I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'll grab that. I wouldn't mind seeing it, because I've heard something about this, but I can't remember from who. But yeah, I thought, fuck it, grab The Bat. And I also got the first Horror Pack Limited Edition DVD, Carl. Don't know too much about this, but check it out. And it was better to get it through the Scream cleaning sale than it was on eBay, because I think the cheapest one was $40. And I got the signed number 5 limited edition cell count. So all in all, with this, I almost have all of them. I've kind of given up hope, oh, excuse me, on ever getting that badass monster killer. I check eBay, there's none on eBay. And of course, when someone on the Horror Pact group on Facebook posts they want to get rid of it, I have to say it like this, the vultures come out. But I know one person was asking $200 and something for the entire set, and like all 18, and I was like, no, don't do it that way, because for one thing, you won't sell. You definitely will not sell. If you do it separately, then that's good. But yeah, I've kind of given off hope. I might get the DVD that's on eBay, but I'm not sure. So there we go, cell count. And then I picked up The Possession with Sarah Michelle Gellar. So yeah, I like these kind of movies too. So can't wait to check that out. And then I grabbed The Tall Man, because I'm also trying to get ones that I've missed from previous packs, because I've been with them for a year now. It's been a year, February, so that made no fucking sense, but that's okay. Yeah, just enjoy the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing in the back. But yeah, I wanted to see The Tall Man for a while. And I also grabbed DVD 2 Horror Pack Limited Edition of A Zombie Invasion. I'm not expecting much, but I figured what the hell. And then the 2 from the DVD pack, because again, had duplicates. The Expelled, which I showed off with much surprise of the spine being broken. That I was so shocked that I actually just switched it out, because I have a lot of ones to go on the pawn pile, so I just picked one and switched it. But yeah, it was completely destroyed. It was like up to there broken. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, The Expelled. It's the first. I've been buying stuff online for 15 years. I've had loose discs. I've never had a case completely broken. And the next one was Ghost from the Machine. Don't know too much about this, but this one kind of looks interesting. And then on Tuesday, we had, even though my mom picked me up early, I had left at 9 because I was getting a very high fever. We had to go to Walmart so my mom could get her prescriptions. And while she was getting that, I went over to the movies, and I found for only $10 the 3 Munster Laugh Pack with Munster Go Home, the Munsters Reunion, and Munsters Family Portrait. And I got home and I realized these are on the complete series, or 2 of them are, so I was like, well, I know one of them isn't, so I figured, fuck it. And then they did not get the Blu-ray, but I was so sick and so tired and more shocked than anything that a new release DVD up here in Canada was only $12.88. And of course, that was Victor Crowley. So looking forward to seeing this. I love the Hatchet films. I love Kane Hodder. So I was like, you know what? I want to see it. I haven't really gone anywhere movie place-wise, like Walmart or Best Buy or something, for a while, except for Crazy Bob's Emporium, which is next. But I was like, yeah, I definitely want to see Victor Crowley, because I love the Hatchet films. So before I get onto the DVDs, I will show the soundtracks I got from this place. 2 of them are rebuys, because I had gotten rid of the soundtracks a long time ago, which I totally regret not getting, or getting rid of. And the big one, which I was like, oh, he still has it, so I'm getting it, was Demon Knight. I got rid of it because there was like 3 songs on it that I liked, and the rest I didn't. But I was like, you know what, I don't care anymore. If I only like 2 songs, I'm keeping it. I'm not making that mistake anymore. But yeah, I loved this soundtrack as a teenager. And then just looking around, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, I have to get this. The Highlander original scores of the first 3 films. I mainly got it to have the the first Highlander, because I don't have that many scores by Michael Kamen in my collection, which is odd, because he did this, he did, of course, the Lethal Weapon films, and he actually did a James Bond theme, or James Bond score, which was License to Kill. Another one that I had that I got rid of because I only had 2 songs on there I like, and that is The Rage Carry 2. Another soundtrack I really liked, but only had 2 songs, so I was like, oh, screw it. fuck it, grab it again. So, and this one, because I only have the soundtrack to the first film, not the score soundtrack, but I finally found one for the Resident Evil franchise, and it's for Retribution. Though I am keeping my eye out for Afterlife, because I love that score. So, yeah. And, actually, I gotta change this up a bit. Because the one thing about this place, because I've been going there since I was a kid, like 12, 13 years old. I always find good stuff in there, and when you spend a certain amount of money, you get free ones. So this time, because I did spend a lot, I spent $84, and you'll look at some of these titles and be like, well, they're not really worth it. But between the soundtracks and the one I got for my dad, which was a Burt Lancaster film called The Crimson Pirate, I was like, you know what, they're worth it to me. So the first one, I was like, fuck it, I'm getting it. Kane Hodder, I don't care. I've seen it. It was kind of blah, but Kane Hodder, I don't care. That is Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainsfield. I know, Kane Hodder is not who you imagine Ed Gein to be. Like, Norman Bates is more Ed Gein. Or, you know, excuse me, or something. I know there's another one with, like, Steve Railsback. I want to keep my eye out for that one. So, and then I found The Enemy Below, because I love Robert Mitchum. He's one of my favorite actors, and I've never seen this one. And my parents were happy because they liked the movie. So, and then I picked up Enemy of the State, which I liked it, but I never got around to getting it on either DVD or VHS, DVD, or Blu-ray. I don't know why, and it's a really damn good movie. I haven't watched it in a long time. I did see this in the theater, and it's directed by the late great Tony Scott. But yeah, I really liked it. I don't know why I never got it. And then I got Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, and I've been looking for these for a while, but I thought this was the first one. It's actually the sequel, but that's okay. I figured, fuck it. This was the most expensive out of the bunch. Oh yeah. $8.85. That was the most expensive. And then I found this, and I thought, I want to see this one. I'm a fan of Audrey Hepburn, and that is Wait Until Dark. And then when I got home, I realized this is directed by Terrence Young, who directed Dr. No from Russia with Love and Thunderball. So I was like, oh, this one's going to be good. And then the 4 that I got for free, I spotted this, and my mom spotted this one. I was like, okay, I'll grab it. I can't pronounce the word, but that's the word. And then, I looked at the names, and the only name I recognize is Doug Jones, who played Abe Sapien in the Hellboy films. He's the character in Star Trek Discovery, and he's also the creature in Shape of the Water. Also grabbed The Corruptor, which I very enjoyed. I saw this at the drive-in back in the day. We still have a drive-in out here, so yay, we rule. But I was trying to think, what the hell was the other movie from 99 I saw this with? And I can't remember, so it must not have been too memorable if I remember seeing this one, but not the other one. And another Mark Wahlberg movie, because I spent 5 minutes trying to find something, and I was like, oh, I don't have that. Four Brothers, and then I got home and realized this is the full screen. But that's okay, I got a big screen TV, well, sort of, 32-inch. As you see, my room ain't that big, so I'm not getting a huge fucking TV. And my mom pointed this one out because we like these kind of things. It's called Ghost Stories. It has to do with Tombstone, like Doc Holliday. Ghost Stories, A Paranormal Insight. Like, I love ghost adventures, and I like all that kind of stuff. So I thought, that will be right up my alley. So there we go, Ghost Stories and Paranormal Insight. And, excuse me, that is it. That's all I've gotten in the last couple of weeks. I got some pretty good ones, and some that are kind of questionable, like the Ed Gein, because you don't think of Kane Hodder when you think of Ed Gein, but I was like, I don't care, it's Kane Hodder, fuck it. Some pretty good CDs, some pretty good ones from the pop-up packs. So, still waiting for a couple to arrive from eBay. I've got another order from the Scream cleaning sale I'm waiting for. And I don't think there's anything big coming out on Tuesday that I'll be getting, so you might not get a video next week. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of all these titles. Which ones you like, which ones you're like, well, you bought that. Because I'm cool with that. Considering, I think the pop-up pack one that had, like, Carl, the tall man, and all that, I think that was the most expensive thing I bought. Everything else was super cheap. Yeah. Okay, guys, that is it. Don't know what else to say, but, yeah. I hope you all have a good weekend. I don't think you guys have a long weekend down in the States. I know we do. We have, I think it's BC. I'm not sure if it's all Canada. It may be. I'm not sure. We have Family Day because people, well, it's true. We were complaining that we had the stat on New Year's Day and then nothing until March or April. And other provinces had it. So, yeah. So it's Family Day. I work. I'll get paid about $72 an hour. Yay! I'm good with that. And I work at a grocery store, but because I make top wage, that's why. So yeah, and before I ramble anymore, I hope you all have a great weekend, watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.